As you may or may not be able to tell, I really love Power Rangers. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, I'm a proud dick rider through and through whenever this franchise does something good, which is very rare nowadays, you know, from you know, just the Hasbro era in general, from you know, Dino Fury being, you know, just kind of all right to mediocre, you know, the Lightning Collection being a whole list of problems, I guess. He's fine. Adam/Zach is great. You know, he's fine. You know, he's great. Oh, I messed it all up now. But anyways. You know, Simon Bennett being kind of annoying on Twitter. Hi, Simon. I hope you're watching. I'm gonna hate. And, the upcoming reboot news. Shout out Jin Saku. That's not coming out, Jin. I hope you know that. Anyways. However, today, we have one of the rare occasions where Power Rangers does something that makes me just go, I love Power Rangers, right? Oh, hey, didn't see you there, Digital Jacob here. In honor of the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers, we, well, in my opinion, blessed, really, with the release of a Netflix special / movie, because it's labeled as N film, so I'm going to call it a movie, because it's a movie to me. This is the best movie of 2023. That special, of course, being Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Once and Always. God damn, they really knocked it out of the park with this one. This special, of course, honors the late, great Tui Trang, who, of course, played Trini Kwan, you know, the original Yellow Ranger. Hi, Trini. Love you. Goat. Oh, almost fell over. And, you know, the special, you know, I don't want to get too crazy, because hopefully you've all watched it, or, you know, you're just coming here to hear my thoughts, so I'm not going to go crazy with the plot synopsis. But, pretty much, you know, it's about the OG Rangers coming together after Trini's death to face off against the new threat of Robo Rita. Great design, by the way. Really love that. Really love her. And, you know, having Trini's daughter, Min, take over as the new Yellow Ranger. And it's really good. It's really good. So, yeah. Once and Always, honestly, is a really... Oh, am I going to cry during this? I hope not. Is a really great return for the MMPR cast, to be honest with you, and it really shows. You know, I really feel like they put a lot of effort into this. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Yep, I'm crying on camera, guys. That's how you know it's a good video. It's a great return for the MMPR cat. I already said that. Damn it. Sorry. I'm not gonna get too specific because there's a lot of it's just really worth a watch in my opinion. But it is really nice seeing them all come back in some way, shape, or form. You know, these three in particular just don't. I mean, you know, that's Rocky, Cat, but I mean also Jason, Kimberly, and the GOAT, Tommy, JDF. Love ya. And how it's just nice seeing them all back. It really is. I'm not a big MMPR guy. Ignore the Funko Pops; those don't count. I need to buy something Power Rangers. All right. It's really nice seeing them all back, as I've been saying already. I'm just fumbling because I get really emotional talking about JDF. But, yeah, and I should probably cut somewhere here, right? Till I compose myself. I've composed myself. Out of all of them, though, you know, obviously the ones who come back are... these four. You got Rocky, Cat, Pilly, of course Zach, and you know Min comes in. Then Tommy's just kind of, you know, over there. He's a figure, but you know we love Tommy. And but out of all of them, really, Walter Jones really steals the show. It's really fun. He really just kind of steps back into the role of Zach and like really helps give a little bit more depth to him. You know, I don't really. It's been a minute since I've watched MMPR all the way through, but you know, Zach, he's the Zach man. You know, he's great. He's great in this. You know, he does the hip hop keto. Somebody on Twitter, Sentai, who was it? Sentai 5 called him he's a great TV dad, and I have to agree. He He gives a great speech to Min, you know, about heroism and being a ranger, and like, it's just really sweet to hear him deliver all that, you know. I mean, everyone else is great too, you know. David Yost, of course. This was kind of like, you know, it all kind of started with him and the quantum continuum stuff, you know, him pushing that. And then Rocky and Cat are pretty cool, you know, Rocky and Cat, cool, great, love seeing them. They don't really get to do much. Rocky has some funny faces. That's about it, though. They're both pretty good, though. And then Min's alright. Min's fine. Min's fine in this. I don't know if this is the right color pose. I don't really care to. I probably should have looked it up. I was gonna, but I didn't. Min's fine. Min's fine in this. Not saying she was bad. I mean, you know, she's a young actress, so I mean, respect. Gotta get on the grind. I mean, being in something like this too, I think, pretty good for her, right? But you know, it's these are what I'm here to see. You know, I'm here to see these guys. You know, I'm here to see these four. But I mean, Min is a great addition. It's nice to finally have someone, you know, be MMPR yellow with the OGs. I guess Jason and then Kimberly in this case. But, you know, it's nice to have someone to fill in that Trini slot. It was always Aisha, I guess, but, you know. But now Aisha doesn't have powers. Now I'm rambling. Anyways, we'll move on. Another thing I really enjoyed about the special was that they didn't just ignore every season that came after MMPR. You know, they acted like it's been 30 years, which it has been, which I appreciate them doing. You know, they continue plot lines, you know, they continue Billy leaving and Zio. They elaborate on that, you know, they see what Kat and Rocky were up to. I mean, Rocky and Zach more than anybody else, and Billy, I guess. I mean, we know what Kat was up to before then, but no, I like that. They didn't ignore anything, you know, especially like a big thing, a little spoiler, I guess. I'm not really going crazy because I'm trying to make this quick, but you know, I'm gonna ramble anyways. But you know, the whole in space Z-wave thing, like, that gets rid of Rita. How does Rita come back? Oh, it's because of the Z-wave, because of her particles, you know? Like how Zordon spread his, Rita's were dispersed. You know, her evil particles, and those came back together somehow. And made Robo-Rita, which, by the way, the explanation for that is probably my favorite thing in the entire special. Like, I just really appreciated them doing that. And it really feels like they did their homework, you know, on everything, you know, like there's like the little Astro Mega ship mentioned, the little turtle coat, you know, all like that readout on the Bandora protocol, you know. Jew Ranger shout out, which I really like. Not that I'm a Jew Ranger fan, but I really appreciate that they just were like, yeah, we're not ignoring the 30 years of continuity, which was a kind of a worry for me. I thought it was just kind of going to be, oh, wow, guys, remember, hey, guys, look, we're MMPR, go, you know. But I really appreciate them doing that. It's nice. And yeah, I think some other things I really enjoyed were the action was very solid, I think. You know, lately, you know, most Dino Fury, Beast Morphers, whatever, modern PR action has been very lacking, for lack of a better term. But there's, you know, it brings a little punch back, you know. There's the big explosion at the start, you know, when they're running, the theme song's playing, which is probably my favorite part. Just because I enjoy that. I enjoy when they fight to the theme song, and I really liked it. And, oh my god, the way they recreated the suits, you know, all new. Just, the suits are really pretty in this. Aside from the collar, I don't know why they did that. Somebody pointed out, oh, they're trying to replicate how it was before, but, like, the collar was only on when they took the helmets off. It wasn't always on. So I really don't get it. But, I mean, hey, it's cool, you know, they were trying to do something, I guess. Whatever. What else? It was directed well, too. It didn't look bad at all. Aside from some there's a lot of, like, in terms of effects, there's a lot of, I won't get nitpicky right now. I'll get nitpicky in a little bit. But to keep on the positive, they're all the actors are doing their own stunts, which is really cool. Zach breaks out the hip-hop keto in the juice bar, which I really liked. I also really liked that was my favorite part. I think that's a lot of people's favorite parts, that just he breaks it out, and I really like that. They use the power weapons again at the end. All the lines, you know, there's a lot of line references. Too much pink energy. You know, it's morphin time, and they say my favorite line, which is, "We need Dinozord power now." And it's really cool, and it just warmed a little bit, part of my soul back up, you know? The only real negatives here to me were honestly the lack of the other MMPR Rangers. Looking at you, Amy Jo, ASJ a little, I guess. We're not talking about that. He's perfect. I love him. But I don't know. Not that I don't like Kat or Rocky. I think they were great in this, but I'm not going to get into my whole opinion of Amy Jo. And the less I say about whatever ASJ did, the better, you know? But the effects were kind of bland, you know, it's kind of I don't want to say stereotypical, but it's very generic modern Power Rangers effects with the morph, the insta-morph, and the teleport. It's all like a little too much at the same time, but I get what they're doing. And the biggest thing the biggest thing that I don't think anyone is liking is the way they did the Zord fight. Now, I'm of the opinion Zord fights are very important. Zord fights are very important to Power Rangers, Sentai, whatever. Because that's sort of half the whole thing, you know. Oh, we fight on the ground, giant robot. I know not everybody likes them, but I don't really care, but I like that. I understand. To me, they're important. That's the brass tacks. And not that the fight was bad, I don't know why they picked a terrible CG model to do it with. And according to like Simon Bennett, it was like a Hasbro thing they had them do, but it's just ugly, man. They look like the Zap Zords, and if you know me, I don't like the Zap Zords. I don't like any of the things they've done so far with the Megazord line. Just looks terrible. I don't really know why they couldn't just get the Daijujin suit, film the fight scene. I don't get it. I don't know why they couldn't just make a good-looking CG model. What have you. Because the Daijujin suit, you know, the OG Megazord, is fine. It was literally just in Zenkaiger like a year or two ago. It looks fine. It is still in great condition. They even still have the tank mode model. You know, if I find a clip of it, I'll put it in here. But it looks fine. So I don't get why they went with the CG, but whatever. Hasbro just trying to promote their stuff, I guess, you know. But I'm happy we got a Megazord fight. I wasn't really expecting one at all. I thought it was just gonna be, oh, we're not gonna need the Zords, but I am just disappointed with the execution of it all, you know. But I mean, that is such a small knock against it because like they built a whole new cockpit, they rebuilt Rita's moon base. By the way, the sets in this are really good. No, Zachem. Was I talking about the sets? I was talking about the sets. I really like how they rebuilt all of the sets. The juice bar. I like the new command center too. And Rita's Moon Palace, that's really cool. I'm glad they brought that back. I like how everyone was turned into little Lightning Collection figures. I thought that was really cute. I have the fucking I have the Connor and the Trent ones. Oh wow. I don't know, I just thought it was cute. And that's really it, I guess. You know, I'm sure there's other stuff. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's a new cover of the theme song. Release it! I want to play it on my phone! Overall, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, once and always, it's fantastic, special, and worthy of celebrating the 30th anniversary of MMPR. I'm going to start crying again in a second, just letting you know. I wholeheartedly look forward to seeing if this goes anywhere in the future, whether that be more specials or can we go back to Sentai adaptations? Please? I don't know. I want this to do really well. I've seen it 4 times now. I saw it twice early. Shout out to you know who you are. I appreciate that. I saw it today while I was what was I doing? Was I at school? Yeah, I was at school. I watched it while I was at school. Then I just watched it again before I started doing this. And yeah. Look, man, I adore Power Rangers. If that wasn't obvious enough. I already did my whole spiel to start. But this is Power Rangers to me, man. it means something, you know. I love, this is all original footage. There's not a bit of Sentai footage in this, you know. I love the adaptations. I am a big fan of Sentai adaptations. I really am. You guys just don't understand it. Maybe I'll do a video on that. That might be the next video I make. My love of the art of adaptation. I'll do that. But this is it, man. They're not going overboard with the lore. There's no Morphin Masters. It's just, they're just doing it, man. They're morphing. They're Megazording. It's just great stuff, and this is what it is to me. You know, there's no bullshit. There's no nothing. It's just pure Power Rangers. You know, and I love it for that. Really, I love it for that. That's just Power Rangers. You know, I was trying to make this into like a big whole speech, but I can't really formulate my thoughts well because I just not that good at describing why I feel this is just peak fiction. Honestly, I don't say that lightly. If you know me, if you listen to College Boy Tyson, the podcast I'm on, co-host of, you know I don't use the words peak fiction lightly on that show, and I don't use it lightly on this channel either. It's really good. But it's time for me to wrap this up because I'm going to cry again. So, here's what you're going to do. You're going to like, you're going to comment, you're going to subscribe, you're going to ring the bell for all future uploads, and you're going to share the video. You're going to tell people that I'm right, they're wrong. Go. It's morphin' time. The power's on. Got that in there. The power's on again. We paid the bill. We paid the motherfucking bills, baby. Oh my god. Power Rangers is so fucking back. You're gonna share it. I said share the video. You're gonna comment down below. I already said comment, but you're gonna comment down below your favorite moment of the special. Why you love Power Rangers. You're gonna tweet at me at GuySulk. You're gonna tweet at me and you're gonna say you watched the video. You're gonna say you watched it all the way in. And you wanna know how I'm gonna know? Because you're gonna tweet at me, you've had it, bird brain. Alright? You're gonna tweet at me, you've had it, bird brain, and then I'll know you watched the video, okay? You're gonna sit here all the way to the end. You're either gonna text me, you've had it, bird brain, or you're not. Alright? If you get to the end, do that, please. I'll feel very happy. But I've gone on long enough. So, as always, I'm Digital Jacob. And may the power protect you, as they say. Laters. I gotta get back to action, as they say. Ha ha! Go! Yes, sir!